What's up, Guardians? Peace and Grease here, and Bungie has announced the roadmap for the future of Destiny 2. So I wanted to talk a little bit about it, my thoughts, my questions, my concerns, and by all means, let me know what you think down in the comments section below. So the idea here is that Bungie, instead of working all year on one big update, they want to break that down into tinier, more bite-sized piece updates, which on the surface, I don't really have a problem with that. Uh, However, if it turns into kind of the typical season stuff that we've seen for years now, that's not good. That's going to have an adverse effect and send players away, not coming back. So it all hinges upon how it's done. The emphasis here should be new, something we haven't seen, something we haven't heard. That should be your primary focus. Imagine a story where our Guardian like snaps and goes full on blood rage. I don't think our Guardian's ever failed a single mission in D1 or D2, as far as the lore or the story goes. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section, but I don't recall a mission them failing. So it would be kind of a fun story to see our Guardian like snap. Or you can also look at it like remember the Navoda strike in D1, which is in D2 now as well. But the primary objective in that strike at the time was to raise the big satellite dish so we can communicate with other potential cities. That never really went anywhere. It'd be kind of nice to pay that off and tie up that loose end. Maybe there's another city that we don't know about. That could be kind of interesting. Again, the primary point that I'm trying to make is it has to be new, something we haven't seen, something we haven't heard, and that's what Bungie has to do. We don't want this tired kind of run-of-the-mill stuff, and it's going to be tough because how do you outdo the Witness as far as an antagonist goes? I don't think you can. Really kind of painted themselves into a corner here. But that does bring up the next question I have, which is what is the price point on these little bite-sized updates? Because you can't charge 40, 50, 60 bucks for them. If we know they're like little slivers of like a big update, well, you can't charge the same price as a big update, right? So your price has to be 20 to 30 bucks, 30 bucks max. But the math checks out because if one of these little updates is 25 and the other little update's 25, well, that's 50 bucks together. And that's right around the ballpark of these big updates. Also, this does mean no more of this super duper edition, special Uber edition, extra special edition BS, right? It's a bite sized update. Having this stupid super duper edition nonsense is ridiculous, all right? It's absolutely ridiculous. You're trying to bring players back to the game. You need to make them feel like they're getting good bank for their money, right? They're getting good bang, I should say, for their money. That brings up another point. Dungeon keys. Gotta go. Dungeon keys have always been BS. They will always be BS. I mean, I bought the expansion and you're chopping off pieces of the content that I bought to sell to me? I mean, that is like some super shady, scummy used car dealership BS. You buy a car from a used car dealer and you come back and they've taken the wheels and tires off and said, well, the wheels and tires aren't included. No. I bought the whole expansion. So the dungeon keys have got to go. Again, your primary focus here should be to give players what feels like good value for money. That should be your primary focus, all right? And so all of this BS that is a problem in gaming in general needs to go away. It needs to stop, all right? If you want your players to be loyal to your game, then you need to start by being loyal to your players and not taking advantage of them. I mean, I think that's kind of obvious, but there we go. I said it. So those are really kind of some of my thoughts and concerns going forward. Again, tentatively, I don't have a problem with this. I know some people kind of do, but um, I definitely think that this could, and I want to stress the word could work, but it all depends on how it's done, right? Because if it's done haphazardly or in a greedy way, obviously that's going to have the adverse effect of sending players packing. Your player count is going to continue to plummet. You need to bring players back. And that means you're going to have to change the way you're doing things. The way you've been doing things, you can't do that anymore. So hopefully that's what Bungie's plan is. Obviously, we'll find out more in the future. But by all means, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And until next time, peace out.